Hi, everyone, or howdy. My name is Zainab, Omar from South Africa. That is me, the cute 14-year-old in the picture. This is my story of how I move, and how I communicate. The voice in the video is a synthetic voice from my iPad program, but it is my words, from my heart, so pay attention please. My parents thought I was going to be a normal healthy baby girl, but I was actually here to change their world. At 3 years they realized I was different, not disabled but differently abled. I could not walk or talk. They called up the doctor and the doctor said, "You will not be able to communicate or move." But Mom had a special prescription, which said, more love and more care is the best treatment. If you want to teach someone to swim, one way is to throw them in the water. Some will cry for help and probably drown, while some will try to save themselves and might just end up learning to swim. The physiotherapist said if you give her an electric wheelchair, she will hurt herself and others. Dad bought an electric wheelchair anyway, and said play. That is how I learned to move. I first learned the meaning of yes and no. Some cerebral palsy kids, like my younger sister, the only cuter person than me, in this video battle to understand the difference between yes and no. Luckily I understood. If you watched the very funny movie Mr. Bean's Holiday, you would see that it is possible to have a full conversation just using yes or no. I then got tired of shaking my head like I was dancing all the time, and learned to point to pictures of yes and no. I later learned the meaning of and how to point to different pictures. My father then bought me every kid's favorite toy. If your guess was a doll, you are too old. My new Apple iPad computer opened up a new world for me. I learned how to use it by playing games, and I love playing games by the way. My father then bought a talking program called Prolocute to go. He loaded some pictures which read out words, and all I had to do was touch the picture, and I could now talk, using the iPad. On my mother's insistence and persistence, she took me out from a special needs school and put me in a mainstream school, which is very rare in South Africa, yes, the home of Nelson Mandela, and a better cricket team than Australia. Unfortunately, we currently have very limited special needs schools, disabled facilities, or AAC learning centers and resources. I then learned to spell, read and write and mainly use the typing function on my talking program. I use WhatsApp to socialize with my friends, communicate and express my feelings. Yes. Yes, yes, I do have feelings which I can communicate. Thanks to my alternative communication, without which I would be lost. Here is my message to my doctors, physiotherapists, and to you, with a lot of love from my mother, and a few toys from my father, and not giving up, I can communicate and move, in my own way. And so can anyone. Thank you.